Alright, so I'm gonna have to re-record this because, oh no, I uploaded and YouTube doesn't like it because it has no words. It has words that they don't like, so gotta keep it family friendly. Gotta keep it family friendly. Despite the fact that my channel is set to not for children, that stuff on YouTube doesn't matter in the slightest. You can say your channel's not for kids, and you still get, when you say a few naughty words. YouTube, fix it. Seriously. If a channel is set to not for kids, maybe it should be separated so that kids can't actually look at it and find it. Just an idea. Because I get tired of having to censor myself because you don't want to just do that. Or enforce the, YouTube kids or whatever and just allow kids to do whatever the hell they want. Tired of having to censor myself. But game developers conference advisor and video game consultant at developer Marina Diez says F white men and gatekeepers. So long short of it, she hates men. Like almost every post she has is about white men and how much she hates them. But her company, their mission statement, 3ofcups games, 3ofcups, that should tell you everything. 3ofcups, like tarot cards and stuff like that. Games is an ethical, diverse, and inclusive game studio based in London, UK. We believe that we can help change the world through games. We believe in emotions. We believe in making games for everyone, except if it's straight white men. And above all, we believe in people, unless they're straight white men. Growing my abs to crush nuts and obnoxious white men with them. Why white men over 40, or being somehow generous, are allergic to saying the word diversity? No one's allergic to saying the word, we're just tired of seeing it. Because especially coming from you, you say you're all about diversity, equity, inclusion, says right there in your mission statement, and yet you're constantly going after white men. So this is what we've been saying for years. Diversity, equity, inclusion just means less white men. Talks about this person, Bahia, is one of the people I admire and respect the most in this industry, and we need more people like her to kick the old white privileged asses. You see the running theme here? Organized spontaneous little meetup in Berlin for more marginalized game developers. It's been amazing. Hope to do more of this. I was so tired of so many cis white men at meetups. And they say marginalized. It's a bunch of women. And not only that, take a good look. Do you see any melanin among any of them? Which one of you is marginalized? You all seem to be in positions of power. All of you are white. So please tell me, who's marginalized here? I think NFTs are just, again, some people wanting to be better than the rest, and I think it has a lot to do with white supremacy and dangerous stuff. So these are just a few posts that were pulled from her, and you're probably wondering, well, what's her actual thing like? Well, we won't know because she's a coward. Because she's a coward, just like the rest of them. But any indication, she's got the Palestinian flag in her thing, and they in their bio tells you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know about that person right here. This, and this. These people don't like you. They don't. They claim that they're for everyone and people. And yet she goes on to constantly bash straight white men, as if straight white men are the only people speaking out against the diversity, equity, inclusion bullcrap being pushed in everything now. Video games, comics, movies, TV shows, you name it, this crap is getting pushed in it. And then when you speak out against it, these people come out and call you phobes, isms, far right extremists, everything they can do because they don't want to come to terms with the fact that what they're doing is losing them money. And then when they go out of business or having to start firing people, that's what they do. It's the same thing. Oh, this is all because of you phobes, and isms. It's not us. It's you. Not because we were pushing this crap in games when no one wanted it. It's your fault. It's your fault. You white men. You did all of this. You did all of this. Somehow, you guys are nothing to us, and yet you're somehow powerful enough to bring down a game studio all by yourself. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's like those people, what was it, yesterday or the day before, talking about the video for Dragon Age Veilguard, and you have like a comment saying, oh, this is all Asmongold's people. I love how people seem to think that Asmongold and his followers have enough power to freaking do stuff like that. To downvote something to oblivion and have enough sway over something. They don't. Asmongold doesn't have that much power. I don't know why people think he does. I don't know why they think he does. He doesn't. Just like this. She seems that all white men. White men have the power to do this, and yet I think so little of them. It's not a mission statement. It's their manifesto. Marginalized. White woman, 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 gay white dude. Who exactly here is marginalized? And the only reason he is there is because he's not a cis white male. This dude looks like he has lower T levels than everyone else at that table. And he's only there because he agrees with everyone. He'll sit there like a good obedient boy and not question anything. He'll just sit there, oh my god, yes, you guys are so right. White men are the worst. We are so terrible. We are so terrible. We deserve to be eradicated. Just all of us need to just... Elon Musk needs to hurry up with that spaceship of his because we need to go to Mars. We need to separate ourselves from all you strong women. That's the only reason that dude's sitting at that table. Because this is all he's doing. This is all he's doing to them. That's what he's there for. But this is what game studios are now. This is what they are. A bunch of people like her who fucking hate you. They don't want your money. They don't want to sell games. They just want to push an agenda. And then when you question it, you're the problem. Because why would you expect a game developer to make a good game? You silly, oh, my sweet, sweet summer child. My sweet, sweet summer child. Game companies don't make games anymore. Game companies are meant to push propaganda. They're meant to push their agenda of diversity, equity, inclusion, which means less white people. Thinking they were going to make good games. And yet, someone like her, not even just her, think back to the last year. How many games or movies or TV shows that have come out pushing diversity, equity, inclusion, how many of them have succeeded? There you go. They don't care, though, because the money that they're spending isn't theirs. So they don't care. And this person's so steadfast in her beliefs, so that she, once again, like all these other cowards we've covered, don't allow any discourse because she's so afraid of other people's opinions. Because she doesn't care what anyone else thinks. She knows it's not white men. She knows that there's, people who are black, Hispanic, who are saying crap, but white men are the easiest group of people to go after. Because if you say something about white men, everyone else is supporting you. Everyone else. If she was to say, and black men, then people were like, oh, That's racist. That's racist. Even though you included white men in there, you included black. And that's racist. So white men are the only ones you can go after. Properly go after with no pushback from anyone on your side. And that's why it's so easy for these men hating or just people hating witches to get away with crap because they'll just go after the white men. Because in their mind and in their opinion, it's the white men. Even if they know it's not, they know that white men are the only ones that they can blame. A group of people talking about diversity, equity, inclusion. This, this, and this should tell you everything you need to know about this company, about the people working in it. I've never heard of 3ofcups games, but I hope they go out of business. I truly do. You hope people lose their... Yeah, don't try to pull that crap with me. Oh, you hope good people lose their... No, yeah, I do. Because these people know exactly what they're doing. They're not just some poor innocent schlub who goes to work every day, who's just doing their job. No, they know what they're doing. They know what they're signing up for. So, no sympathy for any of them. They need to lose their jobs. When you are in a gaming business, you're a game developer, and your job is to make games, and instead you go out and bash white men, and you push an agenda, you're not making games. You're not making games. Um, yeah, don't. I hope they do. I hope they go out of business. I really do. If you're if you're gonna come out here and not acknowledge that people are just tired of the diversity, equity, and inclusion bullcrap and start blaming only a certain group of people, you deserve it. You deserve everything you get. And what from the looks of it, it looks like the games would be subpar at best. This one looks like it's trying to copy Hollow Knight, which is actually successful. Hollow Knight is a great game, and copying it doesn't mean it's going to be successful. The Berlin apartment. You know, because everyone can relate to having a apartment in Berlin. These are the games that they produce. I'm sorry, I don't think this person is in any position to be saying anything when if this is what they're producing. Uh, but you can look up interview with her online. There's the emotional and ethical game dev with Marina Diez, game dev graveyard with this fucking dude. Again, probably has no problem talking to him because he's most likely not a straight white male. Um, yeah, don't support these people. They hate you. They hate you. They're not making games for you. They're making games for people who think like them. And then when they don't have the money or they lose money and then they have to start laying people off, they start blaming white men despite the fact that they're telling white men not to fucking play the games. They're saying that they hate white men, so you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't blame white men for all your problems and tell them not to play, but then complain about straight white men when your game fails, or your movie fails, or your TV show. You can't do it. You can't freaking do it. Make up your mind. Either we have all this power or we don't. So, anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.